Welcome back to Arab. Today's slop is so outrageous it feels like a Black Mirror episode. But it's all real. A so-called doctor tried to flee the country after botching a butt surgery so badly that it ended in manslaughter charges. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll tell you the creepiest part. This guy wasn't even hiding his scam. He was advertising his illegal surgeries on TikTok for the whole world to see. Let's set the scene. Imagine being 31 years old, a mother of two, going in for what you thought would be a safe cosmetic procedure. That was Maria Penillosa's story. She went to what she thought was a clinic in Astoria, New York. Except it wasn't a clinic at all. It was just a townhouse run by a man named Felipe Hoyos Ferranda, age 38. No degree, no license, no hospital staff. Just a guy with a house, some lidocaine, and way too much confidence from TikTok tutorials. When Maria collapsed on the table mid-procedure, a real doctor would have called EMS immediately. Felipe? He ran. He literally bolted, leaving her unconscious. And where was he heading? Not to the ER, not to the police. Straight to JFK Airport to catch a flight to Colombia. If not for the NYPD tracking his car and intercepting him on the Van Wyck Expressway, this man would have vanished, leaving a grieving family behind. And here's the heartbreaking part. Maria didn't survive. She went into cardiac arrest after being injected with lidocaine, and prosecutors say her chances could have been better if Felipe had simply called for help. Instead, he treated a human life like bad business and tried to skip town. But here's where it gets even sloppier. This wasn't some underground secret. Felipe was out here advertising his fake practice on TikTok. Videos of him leaning over women on massage tables, promising safe glute sculpting. He even threw $450 Botox parties. Can you imagine cash-apping money to meet a doctor in his living room, Bad Bunny blasting in the background, and then watching him pull out a syringe from his coffee table drawer? That was his business model. And sadly, Maria's case isn't unique. Prosecutors in California busted a mother-daughter duo who were running motel room BBL operations with toxic silicone. Their victims suffered infections, disfigurement, and in one tragic case, death. Then there's the fake nurse in Florida, Autumn Barista, who treated nearly 4,500 patients, giving shots, writing prescriptions, before HR discovered her license number belonged to someone else. Or Emily Martinez, the so-called veneer tech, who allegedly glued teeth with superglue in her strip mall clinic. Every time it's the same pattern. Unqualified people skipping years of education, trading lives for fast money, and getting caught only after someone suffers irreversible harm. And the system? It isn't catching them early. These frauds are exposed only when tragedy strikes. So here's the reward I promised you at the start. The creepiest part. Felipe wasn't a genius scammer, wasn't operating in the shadows. He was publicly building a following on TikTok, using the very same platform where real doctors debunk myths. His audience blurred the line between influencer and professional, and it cost Maria her life. That's the scary future we're heading toward. A world where social media clout looks more trustworthy than a medical degree. So if you take one thing from today's slop, if your doctor advertises $450 Botox parties on TikTok, run. Don't walk, run.